Hello, it's your gardener Jonathan from Latham Lodge. Just giving you the latest update on things. Wanted to start by saying a big thank you to Natalie, who gave me a load of items off of Facebook Marketplace. And now you know who you are, Natalie. Thank you very much for all that. I've had terracotta pots, nice porcelain planters, statues, trays, plastic pots, and two compost bins. And I'll show you what's going on with those compost bins in a minute. So I'm sat in my potting shed at the moment. I'm going to give it a bit of a tidy up soon because very kindly there was a visit from head office of the care home the other day, and they liked what I was doing with the garden. So I've got a meeting on Wednesday with someone from head office just to sort of catch up with me, see what I'm doing, and just pass on to others who are doing the gardening in other care homes as to what's happening. So let me just flip the camera. So I'm going to have a bit of a tidy up in here. It's not too bad, but I've got a bit of compost everywhere at the moment, and so I just want to make sure everything's looking spick and span and nice. Okay. Obviously a few leaves out and about at the moment. I keep on mopping them up and they keep on falling down. So at the moment I'm just doing my best. I've just trimmed the grass, picked up all the apples that have fallen off the trees. There's not too many to go now. I've taken a couple of ferns from the far end of the garden there, and I put them around the side, and I'll show you where they are in a minute. I've taken a fir tree out from here because it's blocking this pathway a bit, and I planted it around here just to see if it will come back to life at all. There was a fair amount of roots on it. Not sure it's the final place for that, but we'll see. Right, I did pressure wash all this patio, but obviously we've got stuff everywhere. This is another gift from Natalie. Thank you very much. I've painted that all up grey so it matches the company sort of setup. And I'll take you down here. This is, as I've said before, where the staff come in and out a lot of the time. Put a plant in a little boot, and I have used some of the other pots to put in some ferns, things that like that sort of shaded sort of spot. And once that dies down a little bit, that arum lily, I'm going to put that probably in this pot over here, so that hopefully should be nice. Got a few little plants now in terracotta pots where they were in plastic pots before. And again, all these planters are gifts from Natalie, so thank you again for that. Right, so I mean, just to let you, my hair's growing back. Look, it's not too bad now. Certainly better than pink and blue like it was before, but yeah, I should probably have a reasonable haircut by the time I go and see my brother in America in November. And I've got a bit of sorting out to do in the basement area there. There's a lot of stored items, and I'm going to clear some of them out. They're bringing a skip in. Nearly at the end of the run of beans now. That's looking rather lovely. I'll come around and I'll show you this actually, because that's looking quite nice. Look at that, isn't that pretty? I've got some peppers beginning to develop here. I don't know whether they're going to come to anything, but they are little peppers starting out now. The hibiscus is beginning to lose all its leaves now, but we've had a good amount of nasturtium there, which is good. The sweet corn, those little fluffy bits here are where the corn's developing. Once those tassels go right over, we'll be able to collect the corn and see what that's like. I put some of the pansies in that the residents planted up for me. I've got a bit of sorting up to do up here, but there's some building work going on. They're going to replace, well, they're going to move these doors. I don't know if they're going to replace them, but they're going to take these platforms out and they're going to drop it down so that it's all on one level for the residents to get in and out. So it should improve their access to the garden as well, which is nice. Let's go and have a look down here. So I'm going to start tidying this all up along here. I'm going to have a quick look in a minute before I go about what these lilies are, because I want to order them so that I've got some more of those. And I've just dug over this bit all the way down here where we had the sunflowers before. I'm going to try to do some planting down here, I think, which should help keep it all nice and neat. And this is my new pet project here. So I've got big pile of seaweed, partially rotted down already, because I live near to Farlington Marshes. I've just been able to go down to the boat ramp and gather a load of this up. I've got some grass with a lot of apples underneath it, so I've got to mash them up when I get a chance. And I've started to fill the compost bins up. It's supposed to have a even sort of mix of green and brown materials. So what I'm going to do is, once it's rained a bit on this seaweed to take some of the salt off of it, that will go in layers here. This is another, both of these given to me by Natalie. I will be turning the compost and putting it in the other bin for now, and then back into the other bin as we go. So that should all be done. So I'm just trying to get the place tidy and nice in preparation from a visit from the head office, and just try to present the place in the best possible order I can. Obviously very late in the year from the point of view of any of my plants and that, and I really don't have much of a budget, unfortunately. So I'm looking at what I can get the best sort of bang for my buck with the plants that I can afford to buy. I've got another £13 to spend out of the 100 that I had initially, but there is supposed to be some other money coming to me. I've got to try to fix this bench on soon as well. I'm going to kind of fix it, glue it, and then put some long screws through it, but we'll see how that all goes. I'll show you some of the pots I've got as well while we're down here. So all these terracotta pots, which I think really improve the overall look of it, are great. I'm sorting through all the plastic pots, and I will redonate them to somebody I expect in a while when I get a chance. Somebody's going to want them. We've got loads of paving slabs out here, which I've got in anticipation of the area for the staff, so that will be done when I get a chance. And I think that's going to be it for today. Off home now, do a bit of sorting out. My wife and I are getting organised. We like to be really organised when we go on holiday, so we're going to Tampa in Florida to visit my little brother. So we're probably 80% packed. I've also booked in my car for its MOT and a service. I've booked my teeth in for the hygienist, which will give me a nice smile, and then I've got to just book my motorbike in for an MOT as well, so I'm hoping that's going to go through all right. I don't know quite what I'm going to do with the bike. Possibly sell it towards the spring if I'm not making much use of it at the moment, but then I always end up buying another one. That's my 56th motorbike, so I've had quite a lot over the time. Okay, so I'm rambling on a bit, but that covers it for today. Wish you all well, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.